bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Right there, 54 miles. That's right, baby. They don't want
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
easy, easy. 54, right, 54. Hey. Go. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Hey, tighten down.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Operating from the gun, Stafford. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Now a play fake, and it's Stafford. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. And for the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Devon Kennard. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. To throw is Breeze. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Myles Garrett able to record his 5th sack of the season.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Switch. Wide. Get wide. Kill.
Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. So we have reached halftime with our score 10-0. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out on second down. It's Jones, and he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Throwing on first down is Breeze. And this one caught by Beasley. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Complete to Cole Beasley. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 43-yard line.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6.
11. Mike 51. Hey, Delta. Mike 51. Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you.
Throwing now is Breeze. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10 at their own 46. And he's got some space here. 30, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Joe Mixon, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They're down 17-0, really needing to find that offensive spark on this drive as they have it with a 1st and 10. A run there on first down gets them a yard to the 26. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
53.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Bravo. 51, Mike 51. Watch the run. Hey, kill.
On 2nd and 9, Breeze. He finds Hopkins complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. For the first play of the drive, lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. From the gun, Stafford. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Hey, high 7. Hey, kill.
Breeze now on 1st down. It's complete to Hopkins. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That one goes for 24 yards.
I know they don't have rally caps in football, but Drew Brees would probably put one on right now. This is not the normal Drew Brees performance that we're used to seeing.
No, he's such a yardage guy. I mean, he lives on yardage, and this is rare.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's a guy who's been over 5,000 yards in his career in a single season. He knows how to sling it. Let's see if he can get something done before this one is over.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Breeze now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
0-2. 51's the mic. Hey, orbit. Watch this. Hey, easy.
From the gun, it's Breeze. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. These two franchises, very rich histories. This game, of course, part of the NFL 100 series. But the meeting that really sticks out from way back when is 1968 Super Bowl II, which at the time was known as the AFL-NFL World Championship game. But Bart Starr was the MVP of that game. He went against Darryl LaMonica, the Mad Bomber, the quarterback for the Raiders. Packers would get the victory just like they did the year before in the first ever Super Bowl over the Chiefs. And Bart Starr was also the MVP of that game as well. So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5.
I got you. So, Mike, 50. Hey, Haywood. We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go. Sammy. Mike, 51. Here it comes. 51's the mic. We got double up. Thunder. Here we go.
Now, Breeze again. And the catch made by Hopkins. And he's got this down to the 35. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 35.
Opposite. Hey, Zeus.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Calm the crowd. I'm coming, baby. Woo!
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, wahoo! No chance!
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51.
Switch to me! Mike 51! Mike 51!
All day, just like...
Over! Hey, easy! Watch the ship! Watch the ship! Hey!
Breeze to throw again. His throw caught at about the 5. That one goes for 30 yards. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
Cut! 51's Mike! Mike's 51! Hey, let's get in them holes! Hatchet! Sammy! 11.
Again, they'll throw with Breeze. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
They'll start here with a give to Mixon. Fights him off. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
59!
Play action. Stafford. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. Stafford now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. This short throw caught by Goddard. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Complete to Bryant. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Stafford going to come up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. From the red zone now, Stafford. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, 4th quarter.
5-1. Hey, easy. Move.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. He completes it to Jones. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard.
Mike 57. Let's get the ball.
Check. Hey, kill.
Here's Breeze to throw. Slant route, caught by Edelman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
Mike 57. Tackle. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Kill.
On first down, Breeze. He's got him in, complete. It's Julian Edelman. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Mike's 57's Mike.
Watch the slant.
Easy, opposite. Here we go.
Again, it's Breeze. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Clinton Dix with a pick. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. Stafford on first down. This short throw caught by Goddard. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Hey, switch gears.
Stafford gonna throw it. It's caught by Bryant. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Right there.
Lady.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Martavis Bryant. His first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Extra point splits the uprights. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Hey, chill. Hey, Charlie. Hey, watch the screen. You're good. Line 4, ready. Check 26. He's coming. Under. Hey, easy. He's coming, double up. Hey, easy. Pop. 51's the mic. Here we go. Come on. Good night.
To throw is Breeze. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play.
Ready. Got a lady. Watch the run. Over. SOS. Hey, easy.
They fake the give. Here's Breeze. He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, the Pro Bowler, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares. Hey, box drop. Hey, easy. Mike 51. You ain't got nothing. 51's the mic. Strip. Here we go. Strip that ball. Hey, easy. Mike 51. Get that quarterback.
Breeze going to throw. He finds Hopkins complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
Ready. Five. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Calm crouch. Hey, we got to get to the ball, team. Let's keep moving. Hey, easy. Go. Ready, set.
One final try here for Breeze. And he locates Walker, complete.
Here we go.
Final score, Raiders
24. Y'all already know what time it is, huh? Playing skills, you did. Playing skills. Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, I get the money but I never switch. They saying you switch, you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit, I gotta get it. If you hating cause I on the wrist. My bitch, you wanna be famous, They act like they made us, You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for the that hate us, I make a lot of new money, When the not savers, You be liking my flavor, I think it's cause ice on the wrist, watch out, I never switch, I never switch.
Ever since I blew, they all on my hey, back then, didn't know I exist. Don't touch my cup, you know how I sip. Hey, got your long, I made her when I showed out my whip. Hey, spent about 10 on my fit. Ex-slick, then hit with the back then, used to out the zip. Blow out his back, then dip. Got a whole party all on the ship. All these 4 things, pull out the VIP. Suck, turn up, baby, pour out the milk. So you know how I drip.
car on the wrist, all in the wrist, watch how I flip, watch how I whip, I'm in the whip, all in the wrist, I never switch.
Up this magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. When up in this magic, with the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use up, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, this crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, it look like I'm foreign cars, driving fast, I never done this before. Get drown out my problems, let me When I'm in this magic, with the gang, we gon' out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
Violin.